Baku, or are Japanese supernatural beings that are said to devour nightmares. According to legend, they were created by the spare pieces that were left over when the gods finished creating all other animals. They have a long history in Japanese folklore and art, and more recently have appeared in manga and anime. The Japanese term Baku has two current meanings, referring to both the traditional dream-devouring creature and to the Malayan tapir one in recent years. There have been changes in how the Baku is depicted. The traditional Japanese nightmare-devouring Baku originates in Chinese folklore about the Mo giant panda, and was familiar in Japan as early as the Muromachi period 14th–15th century. Hari Tadi has described the dream-eating abilities attributed to the traditional Baku, and relates them to other preventatives against nightmare such as amulets. Yokai Denshul database citing a 1957 paper and Mizukai also described the dream-devouring capacities of the traditional Baku. An early 17th century Japanese manuscript, the Sankaya Butsu, describes the Baku as a shy Chinese mythical chimera with the trunk and tusks of an elephant, the ears of a rhinoceros, the tail of a cow, the body of a bear, and the paws of a tiger, which protected against pestilence and evil, although eating nightmares was not included among its abilities. However, in a 1791 Japanese woodblock illustration, a specifically dream-destroying Baku is depicted with an elephant's head, tusks and trunk with horns and tiger's claws. The elephant's head, trunk and tusks are characteristic of Baku portrayed in classical era pre-Meiji Japanese woodblock prints. See illustration and in shrine temple and netsuke carvings. Writing in the Meiji period, Lifgadio in 1902 described a Baku with very similar attributes that was also able to devour nightmares. Legend has it that a person who wakes up from a bad dream can call out to Baku. A child having a nightmare in Japan will wake up and repeat 3 times, "Baku-san, come eat my dream." Legends say that the Baku will come into the child's room and devour the bad dream, allowing the child to go back to sleep peacefully. However, calling to the Baku must be done sparingly, because if he remains hungry after eating one's nightmare, he may also devour their hopes and desires as well, leaving them to live an empty life. The Baku can also be summoned for protection from bad dreams prior to falling asleep at night. In the 1910s, it was common for Japanese children to keep a Baku talisman at their bedside.